Okay, well, hi everybody. Welcome to the first power hour of 2018. And these are basically just one solid hour that I give you guys some different ideas on what you can do for income producing activities. But first, I wanted to show you something in the back office real quick because I know that the back office is new, but y'all, there's just so much information in the back office. So I'm going to share my screen real quick and we're going to go there. And so what I wanted to show y'all is this is in the training center. Can all of y'all see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is in the actual training center that we have. And the reason I wanted to go here is because so many people will call me with questions or they'll have questions. And I really want all of you to know that all of the, almost every one of the questions that you have, for the most part, you're going to find the answers right here in this resource library. So, you got the success kit, the digital success kit. So as soon as you sign somebody, you need to send that to them. You've got an opportunity presentation. You've got a presentation guide. You've got the magazines. Y'all listen, you've got right here the product price list. Every one of you should have that printed and tucked inside a notebook. I have a notebook so that you have it at your fingertips. We don't always have time to answer every single email or message. So you guys need to know where to go to find the information. I mean, look, it's even already got the convention contest video. It's got the comp plans. It's got compliance tools. It's got the flyer for convention to tell you what the prizes are and everything. So I just wanted to take a minute and show you guys that so that you could see. Okay, now I have to remember how to get out of sharing screen. Okay, let me go back. Hold on one second. Oh my gosh, sorry y'all. I'll figure it out in a minute. So we're going to go ahead and get started because I'm going to give you your first assignment. And one of the things that we're going to do tonight, we're also going to do some voice messaging. So prepare yourself for that. The very first thing that I want you to do for the next 15 minutes, let's just do 10 minutes. So the first 10 minutes, what I want you to do is I want you to go in and make sure that you've wished every person that you're friends with, every person, you wish them a happy birthday today. So that's something that I do first thing every single morning. I get up, I come in here, and I wish them a happy birthday. And I'm going to tell you something. If it's somebody that you want to join your team, like they would be a rock star, don't just wish them a happy birthday. You find a really cool graphic that matches their personality, and you put that graphic on there. Because they're going to look at that, and they're going to think, oh, she didn't just wish me happy birthday. She took an extra 2 minutes to go find a graphic that matches my personality. So, for instance, I taught dance forever. When I see somebody that's one of my former students, I go find a graphic that is like a tap dancer with blonde hair, and I use that. And I just think it gives them more meaning. So the next 10 minutes, you're going to wish every single person a happy birthday. And y'all, you can check also on your Facebook who has a birthday coming up so that you're kind of thinking ahead. The other thing I want you to do is I want you to go in and I want you to find 5 new people to send friend requests to. Okay? And kind of be a little picky, and I've used this example before. If you're married or you have a boyfriend, go into their Facebook page, to their friends list, and find people that they've got tons of friends with, like tons of mutual friends, because you will be adding to your family, kind of. Like that person's going to look at your friend request and they're not going to doubt your intentions at all, because they're going to say, oh, that's JD's wife. And she's also friends with Ken, and she's also friends with Phyllis, and she's also friends with, so it looks a little bit more intentional and it doesn't look like you're just adding people. So here we go. You have 10 minutes, happy birthdays, and add 5 new people. Okay, good luck everybody. Okay, so hopefully you got some new friends. So what we're going to do now is hopefully all of you have a Frank's list. We're just going to assume, raise your hand if you don't have a Frank's list or you don't know what the Frank's list is. Does everybody know? Yes? Okay. So what I want you to do is I've given you some dialogue here on the right-hand side in the chat box. And what I want you to do is I want you to send this message to probably about 6 new people. Now, I don't want you to just copy and paste this. What I want you to do is I want you to make it really, really personal. So the Christmas holidays just happened. You know, you saw probably tons of your friends that, you know, had a great Christmas that you haven't reached out to, or there are so many people that are so sick that, you know, you could easily write to some of those people and say, you know, hey, so-and-so, I saw your post that you got the flu. I am so sorry. When you feel better, would you be open to hear more about what I'm doing? I'm praying for you and hoping you have a fast recovery. You know, like you just don't, like I don't want you just to send this one sentence. This may or may not be for you, and that's okay. I want you to fluff it up, make it personal, because this is about relationships. So for instance, you know, if you follow me and JD, we were extras on a movie shoot Friday night. And this one actress was just sicker than a dog. I couldn't believe she came. And she makes a living acting. And I didn't really talk to her about Plexus or anything, but I did send her a message on Sunday saying, hey, I just wanted to check in, see if you feel any better, blah, blah, blah. So tonight I'm going to write to her and I'm going to say, you know, your body is your fortune. You know, your health and wellness is paramount to you making a living. Would you be open to hear more about what I'm doing? So does everybody understand what I'm saying here? You don't just want to just throw that out there. If I sent you a video, would you be willing to take a few minutes and watch it? Make it personal. You know, if they're moms that are stressed out, or, you know, they've been through something hard, you know, you can easily say, I'm so sorry. I saw that you're going through blah, 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 you know, and empathize with them. You know, one time I went through something similar to what you're going through, and this may or may not be for you, but would you be interested in hearing what I'm doing now? So something like that. Okay, so let's do that for 15 minutes. So that'll give you until, well, I'll figure it out. I'll do the math. So y'all go ahead. Okay, everybody. Hopefully you got a few messages out that were impactful, meaningful, sincere. So what we're going to do next is, and I wanted to show y'all the post that I did last night, but my Facebook is not coming up on my computer, but I'm going to pull it up and just tell y'all what I did. So when the game started last night, and I actually borrowed this from another ambassador, but y'all, you need to be making engaging posts, meaning that you need to make posts that cause people to engage with you. So I posted a post last night about the football game, and I put hold on. Oh, all I said was at game time, here you're cheering for, then some emojis like hands cheering and some footballs. Comment below with who you think will win. Then I put some stars. I will draw a winner from comments to win a 7-day trial of our amazing Slim. So I had 16 comments on that. And then I went back and I loved on them for commenting. And then I did a drawing today. So what you want to do is at least once or twice a day, go on Facebook and ask a question. I just posted one a few minutes ago and I said, what did you cook for dinner? You know, it's not going to get a lot, but I've posted a couple that have gotten really, really engaging things. Like one was, I forgot what the one was I did that, it was, to me, it was just the silliest thing. And I think I had 200 comments, you know, and it was just so stupid. But people want to engage with you. So I want you to think about what you can post right now. And you don't have to be doing a giveaway. You don't have to do anything like that. You can ask for advice. People love to give advice. Like, say, you know, my toddler won't get out of my bed at night. How do I get my toddler to sleep in her own bed? I'm telling you, you're going to get a ton of interaction. And you're probably going to get interaction from people that you would want on your team. Does that make sense? So let's say you want let's say you want people that are in corporate America on your team, like I was. You could easily say something like, what's the first thing you do when you walk into the house after 8 hours in your office? You know, and so people are going to comment on that. So for the next few minutes, I want you to post one really good, engaging post, and I want you to go in and on 20 posts, I want you to comment. 20. And don't comment on people that are on your team. Don't comment on, unless it's a Plexus post and you're trying to help bump their post up. I want you to comment on people that you don't see or talk to very often, because what you're going to do is when you comment, first of all, you're showing Facebook that you're in Facebook to socialize. So you want Facebook to know that you're on Facebook to socialize, not to sell. So you got to socialize. So I want you to post one really engaging post, and then I want you to comment on 20 other posts, and I'm going to give you 15 minutes. Ready, set, go. I'm just going to share with y'all a post real quick. So this girl wrote, having a crappy boss makes every day at work absolutely miserable. In 11 years at this company, I've never been treated so poorly. So I just wrote, oh no, I have been there. So thankful I could leave corporate America. So I didn't say anything about Plexus, but I'm commenting, commiserating with her, and I'm planting a seed. So those are the things, those are the kind of things I want you to comment on. Great post, Elise. So if you're just joining, what we're doing for the next few minutes is we're posting one post that is engaging. So we're asking a question, like I just asked the question, "What did you cook for dinner tonight?" Or post something. I think Elise said, "What's your favorite workout video or DVD?" You could post something like, "What are you doing to keep from getting the flu?" So post one engaging post, then I want you to go in and comment on 20 other people's posts. And y'all listen, somebody just posted that they were at the Stars game. I've been trying to get this girl forever, and all I wrote was fun. And she said, "I nearly couldn't stand up because my fat butt was stuck in the chair." And I wrote, "We need to talk. I have an amazing deal for you." So that's why I want you to write to people, comment on their comments. So just a few more minutes, keep going. Okay, so I'm going to stop you just a few minutes early because, well, I want to make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, I'm going to stop you just a few minutes early because the next exercise I want you to do may stretch your rubber band a little bit. It may take you out of your comfort zone, but I want you to do this. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to actually leave people messages on their Facebook in the messaging. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I don't know how to make me the big person on here. Maybe if I do that. Ah, there, look. Okay, so what we're going to do is, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. It's really simple. So you're going to push the little button like you're doing a regular message, okay? And so I'm going to pick Monica because she's on this. So if you look down here, there's a little microphone, just a little microphone. And, communication has failed or is failing because of texting and written messages, because people aren't hearing your voice and people misconstrue what you intend sometimes. Sometimes the words just get kind of messed up. So what I want you to do is I want you to spend some time and you're going to message people. And look, y'all, all you have to do, it's easier than it was before, and hopefully you all have the same thing on your phones. I know it may be a little bit different, but all I'm going to do is push down on the microphone, hold it, and I'm going to leave a message. Hey, Monica, how are you doing? I hope you had a great day today. I know you worked really hard on your business, and I'm so proud of you. And that's all you do. And then she gets a voice message. So, for instance, today I sat here and went through my downline, and I just messaged. I probably did 75 messages, and it took me less than an hour, because it takes longer to find the person. So what I want you to do for the next, let's say 6 minutes, I want you to message people. And y'all listen, it doesn't have to be about Plexus. You know, so for instance, a friend of mine was nervous about going on a trip. So I could easily just push message, leave her a voicemail and say, hey, I just wanted to check in on you and see how your first day was. It doesn't have to be Plexus. I mean, I want her to join my team. She's a really good customer, but it doesn't have to be about Plexus. Now, if it can be about Plexus, of course, make it about Plexus. Just like, you know, we have free shipping for preferred customers. So if you've got some preferred customers, or you've got some people sitting on the fence, you need to message them. If you attended Super Saturday and you've got 2 free codes, you need to message people that are sitting on the fence and say, hey, I know you've been waiting to sign up, and I actually got a free code that I'm more than willing to give to you if you're ready to start working your business. Call me, let's talk, set up a time. So if they hear your voice, they're going to be a lot more excited to work with you and reach out to you, and they will answer you more likely if they hear your voice. So let's do that until just for the next 5 minutes, and then we're going to wrap up because I want to share some other things with y'all. And hey, listen, y'all, listen, if you're nervous about doing this and you want to practice on me. Send me a message, okay? Just so that you can get used to pushing the button and talking. You know, I'm more than happy. Just send me a message, and I'll message you back. Okay, so hopefully you were able to leave a few voice messages. I'm just telling y'all that this is much more personal, and people want person. They want the people. They want to touch and connect because we're getting worse and worse about being disconnected from each other. So one thing I wanted to go over two things really quick before I let y'all go. So hopefully you all got this in your email, and this is an income producing worksheet, and everybody should have gotten it. And we talked about this last night on the recap, but y'all listen, if you get up every day and you do the income producing worksheet, I promise you, you're going to succeed. I have a couple of, there's a couple of different versions, but sometimes it's hard when you get up and you think, oh, I don't know what to do. Well, this is telling you every single thing that you need to do. So I also wanted to read something to y'all. I read every single day, every day. Some of it, sometimes I do Audible, but I'm reading this book right now, Get Over Your Damn Self, because I have a problem with my own self. And I posted this a few days ago, but I wanted to read these reach out rules again, because I think in reaching out, we get so caught up in the answers that it's paralyzing. So let me read this real quick, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. Okay, rule 1, don't be attached to the outcome of any one conversation. Like it doesn't matter what they say. If it's good, if it's bad, don't be attached to it, y'all. Okay, rule number 2, don't be on the hunt. You know how a single woman, how men smell desperation? Same thing here, okay? Or you smell it on a man, it stinks. So don't be on the hunt. They can smell it. Rule number 3, less is more. Okay, listen. I talk way too much. We're in the car. I'm talking to a customer. I look over at my husband and he's going, he's a salesman and he makes good money. So I have to stop talking. So less is more. Same thing on writing a message. Y'all, if you send somebody a message that's got 15 sentences, they're going to read the first one and the last one. So don't do it. Stop. Okay. Rule number 4, be authentic. Well, they can smell a rat too. They can smell somebody that's fake. So be authentic. Rule number 5, you can't say the wrong thing to the right person. So think about that. So if the person is right for your team, you won't say the wrong thing. If they're not right for your team, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Monica got into it with somebody today, and you know what? She was just not the right person. So let it go. Bless and release. So bury that fear too. If it's the right person, they're going to be okay with whatever you say. They're going to give you grace. Okay. Rule number 6, if you find yourself convincing, stop it. And I'm going to tell you, I've been doing this for 4 years now. If you have to beg somebody, you will lose that person. If you have to beg them, they're not going to be a good team member. Rule 7, listen. Really listen. Okay? And what's the number one thing that most people do when they're listening? They're already thinking about what their answer is. So that means you're not listening. So if you already have the answer to whatever somebody's saying before they're finished talking, you didn't listen to them. Rule number 8, work from appointment to appointment. You don't have to do it all on the first appointment. You go and meet somebody for coffee. You don't have to sign them up right there. Just start talking, okay? Be in that appointment. Rule number 9, don't count your chickens. And let me tell you, that's something you have to let go of. If you're sitting there and you're saying, oh, I've got 10 that are going to sign up. I know they're going to sign up. Good luck with that. Rule number 10, lead with the business, default to the products. So like the actress that I was talking about, I wrote her back, I wrote to her and I said, I talked about the business and I said, and I didn't say a whole lot. I said, this is something you can do while you're on the set waiting. I was working on my business Friday night while we were on the set. And y'all, I guarantee you, she didn't have a clue that I was actually working my business. Rule number 11, don't leave rambling voicemails. And y'all, one of the keys that Eric Worre always says, he says when you get on a voicemail, say, hey, I'm in a really big hurry, but I was just curious to see if I could get with you Tuesday night for a coffee and let's chat for a minute. Call me back. So don't ramble on. Rule number 12, lead with what's in it for them. So, we're all selfish. Our goal is not to be selfish, but let's just be real. So people want to know what's in it for them first. How does this affect them? Like if you lead with, and I don't do this hardly ever, but some people do. If you lead with, I'm in a contest and I need you, blah, blah, blah. No, they're not, unless they're your mom or your best friend, then they're going to help you out. Number 13, if it's a no to the business, ask for referrals. Because y'all, listen, it's not for everybody, but you know what? Everybody knows somebody that needs it. And when I do my presentation, I say that right out. I say, I know that a lot of you don't need this business, but I know that you do know people that do need this business. Okay, and then rule number 14, don't end the conversation without talking about becoming your customer. So if they say no to the business, then you go back with, okay, so I know that you have migraines. Let's talk about that and what we can do for you. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap it up because we've been on here for an hour. There's a power hour tomorrow sponsored by Plexus, and they are amazing if you have an opportunity to do one of those. And I'll try to do another power hour later on in the week. Y'all listen, I'm around all the time. If y'all need something, if you want to do a three-way call or whatever, y'all just call me, message me, text me. I will squeeze you in. As always, everybody, dream big. Thanks.